It's time now for the latest in local sports. In sports, the Wayne County High School baseball team heads down to Brunswick today to take on the Pirates. This is a rematch of a game between Wayne and Brunswick played at Howard Bill Warren Field back on February 18th when the Jackets won by a score of 5-2. This game in Brunswick at their high school. Our pregame will begin at 5:50. First pitch at 6 p.m. Jackets are 7-2 after 9 games, and on Wednesday night the Jackets got another quality start from their starting pitcher at senior Rowan Bland. Gave the Jackets 5 shutout innings. During the postgame show, I asked Coach McDonald how gratifying it's been watching these pitchers pitch so well.
I sit there and drink a Mountain Dew, so and watch baseball on defense, then come out and try to find a way to score 1 or 2 runs and go back. And it's relaxed free when you look up and you don't feel like there's a threat over with guys that have the stuff on the mound. And I think he threw his curveball tonight. He's been a fastball side, so he threw a curveball tonight, and so he's got a 4-pitch thing now, arsenal now, and he commands them. And Kay did what Kay did, and then obviously Nick. We needed to see Nick do that. So, again, there's some other guys that are going to get opportunities. We're still working through with Logan, and, we're looking forward to when he gets back on. He's just going to make us that more dangerous and, on the mound. And, I think the process, we're focusing on the process and where we got to get to. And there's going to be adversity in the process. But, we're doing a book study right now. And, I told them it's going well. It's a Navy SEAL book, and, they're focusing on leadership and taking ownership of things that when it don't go well and finding ways to make it better next time. And, I took ownership last night in front of them, and they come out and, I told them I was going to sit back and watch them win a baseball game, and that's what they did.
Once again, Jackets play Brunswick High this afternoon, 6 p.m. Our pregame begins here on WIFO at 5:50 p.m. JV baseball team remained unbeaten yesterday. They hosted Vidalia, defeated them by a score of 7-4. Starting pitcher John Michael Harris threw 4 innings, struck out 8, picked up the win. Max Boykin a big double in the game. Again, the JV team still unbeaten, defeated Vidalia Thursday by a score of 7-4. In middle school baseball, Team Black defeated Pierce Middle School by a score of 14-5. Malachi Lightsey picked up the win on the mound. He went 2 innings, followed by Copeland Arnold and Bryson Blocker. Home runs in the game by Malachi Lightsey and Uriah Scott. Lightsey had 5 RBIs in the game. Huxley Dennison, Asher Edenfield, Sawyer Pyre, and Daniel Perfilio all had 2 hits in the game. Wayne County golfers had their first varsity match Thursday, hosting Jeff Davis at the Pine Forest Country Club. WIFO-FM had a chance to chat with high school varsity coach Scott Brown, ask him how he feels the golf team will do this season.
Golf coach Scott Brown, and Scott, first golf meet of the season, and tell us a little bit what we can expect for the golfers this year.
We got a good crew this year. We're working real hard. We probably don't have quite the talent that we had the last 2 years, but we do have a lot more of those that are fitting in there in that 80s range. Just don't have that guy that can shoot scratch golf, or maybe 1 or 2 that can scratch at it. But we're going to have a pretty good season, we feel like.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Antonio Warbays and the Finley Burks come along once in a while. So like I say, you don't see those golfers every day. But do you have a good group of kids up?
Yeah, sir, we do. We've got a good group, and they're working hard. It's we're missing some juniors, but we've got a good senior class, and we got a good sophomore class, and then we got a couple of freshmen that are going to be pretty good in the long run.
Well, the great news today, you got a gorgeous day to play golf. So hopefully the weather, I'm sure that cold snap's coming soon. But how long does the golf season go to?
We go back all the way to, I think the end of April is our area tournament, and then state will go on to the middle of May. But hopefully we'll be there when that rolls around. But we go to we'll go to Okefenokee for the area tournament the week of April 21st, I believe.
Sounds great. Scott, always good to see you. Good luck this year.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
And once again, those comments of varsity golf coach Scott Brown. Results from Thursday's match are in. The varsity girls win 150-158. Katie Brown was the low medalist with a 45. The JV boys won with a score of 178-207. And the varsity boys came up a little short. Jeff Davis wins by 3 shots. 173-175. Raven Woodward and Lane Willis were the low medalists for Wayne County. They both shot at 42. Wayne County soccer teams are at home today. The girls match at 5 p.m. They host St. Vincent's, while the boys have a key region match at 7 p.m. They host the BC Cadets. Wayne County's literary team is headed to Warner Robins on Saturday for region competition, and we wish them safe travels and the best of luck in that region competition. 3 Wayne County Recreation All-Star basketball teams are in action this weekend in district play. 2 play tonight. This tournament hosted by the Coffee County Douglas Recreation Department. All games being played up in Douglas, Georgia. Tonight, both the 10U girls and the 10U boys play their first game of the event. 10U girls play Camden at 6, and the 10U boys play South Bryan at 7:15. Also on Saturday, our 12U girls are playing in the semifinals up in Douglas. They get underway at 11:15. They won their first game, defeating Liberty 31-11. Wish all 3 All-Star teams the best of luck this weekend in Douglas. Don't have the full report for you on Monday's Sportscast on how they do. On Saturday morning at 8:30 a.m. at the Pine Forest Country Club, the Men's Golf Association's Winter Blues Golf Tournament will be held, and president of the association this year, Raymond Brown, says they still have room for a couple more teams. So if you're interested in signing up before tomorrow morning, call the Pro Shop at 912-427-6505. It's a one-day 27-hole format. First 18 holes are a scramble format. Then they'll break for lunch, and after lunch, a 9-hole best ball event. They'll have cash prizes for the winners in each flight. Once again, the annual Winter Blues Golf Tournament hosted by the Pine Forest Men's Golf Association, set for tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. at the Pine Forest Country Club. That's going to do it for the latest in local sports.